All right, guys. All right, so hopefully we worked out this little kink. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, it keeps buffering and whatnot, so I don't know. But I'm sorry about that. All right, um, so what I was gonna do was I was about to tell you guys a little story that happened to me this week at work, and there's this guy who, when he comes in, uh, he looks homeless, like straight up. I don't know if he is or not, but I do know now that he rides a bike with this with like a hitch, like I guess to carry shit. So I don't know what he does. I don't know if he like collects junk and then takes it in and that's how he makes his money and pays for his gym membership, but he always comes to the gym. He comes in all the time. And uh he's super fucking cool. Um and so I go I'm walking back to go smoke a cigarette and he's out there just hanging out by his bike. He's got a big backpack on, and like I said, he looks homeless. You know, he's got a big beard, but he's always smiling and he's always real nice. And and I say hello to him every time he comes in and whatever. And then I just finished smoking my cigarette, and I had one cigarette left after that. Actually, I had like half a cigarette, and I didn't have any more money, and I wasn't getting paid for another couple days. And I uh, I sat there and um, I walk right past him, and he's sorry. I'm getting distracted because this fucking thing keeps buffering. So I'm not even sure if you guys are hearing me, but um, so I had like a half a cigarette left, and then I had uh, one cigarette left, and I walk by, and the guy says, "Hey, do you got a menthol?" And I said, "Nah, you know what? I honestly don't, dude. Um, I don't smoke menthols, and dude, I got one cigarette left, and and I'm not gonna get paid again for another few days, dude." And he's like, "Nah, it's all good." He's like, "What do you?" He's like, "Well, here, hold on a second, check this out." And then he reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out money, and he goes to hand me a $5 bill, right? And I was like, "Yo, no, man, no, 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 dude. um don't do that, man. I'm good, I'll be okay, and he's like, "Nah, man." He's like, "Look." He goes, "Come here, man." And he goes, "The other day," he's like, "when I first became a member here," he's like, "you looked me dead in the eyes, and I respect you, man. I respect you." And I was kind of blown away by that. And he was just smiling like the whole time he was saying it, He was like, "I looked you right in the eyes, you looked me dead in the eyes, and I respect you, man." And and it was almost as if like he could pick up this vibe of what I was trying to do with myself. And like he was doing it too. You know what I mean? Like he hits me with this random act of kindness when I had forgotten to do that for him. And then I was like, "You know what, man? Here, dude, you just gave me money for another pack of cigarettes." Because apparently he's not really a smoker. He just liked a cigarette once in a while. He was hoping for a menthol cigarette. And I was like, "Listen, man, it's not a menthol, and you just gave me money for a pack of smokes." And no, I did take the money, Michelle, because he was so, I could just see it in his eyes that I would have been doing something kind by taking his money. It was an act of kindness, um I felt it was a really really bizarre but really enlightening little experience. Um, and so I was like, "Look, man, I get paid in a couple days. I'll give it back to you." He's like, "Nah, man." He's like, "Nah, nah, nah." Which I'm totally gonna give it back to him. Um, and what's funny is I can't wait just to see. I can't wait for the interaction handing him back that $5. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, what vibe happens between me and this cool dude, you know. Um, and yo, it was a real moment, Michelle. Seriously, man, it was a real deep moment, man. So I was like, it's not a menthol, but I want you to have this cigarette, please, because you just gave me money for another pack, so I'm just gonna go get another pack. There's no reason not to. And he was like, cool, man, thanks. And it's like he took that cigarette for the same reason that I took the $5. It was a very, very, very dope thing that happened between us. And I'm not sure if I even want to get to know this guy more or not. Like, I'm debating on asking him if he wants to just like go grab something to eat, not out of charity for him, because the guy's got money obviously, and and to afford a membership at the place that I work at, you got money. I mean, he's locked under a 3-year contract. You know what I'm saying? And so, and it just seems to me like he's the kind of guy that is a minimalist. I think that he's just simply a minimalist. I think that he's well, that's the thing, Doodlebug. You're saying buy him a pack of menthols. I, I, I don't get the impression that he's a regular smoker. So I'm not sure if I'd be disrespecting him by buying him an entire pack, because maybe he treats cigarettes the same way that I treat booze now, where once in a while I'll get a bottle of wine, you know, and maybe it's just a nice little treat for himself to get a random cigarette once in a blue moon. I don't want to fuck that up by uh, I don't want to fuck that up by buying him a whole pack. you know. So so what I'm debating about doing is asking him out to lunch, man. And seeing if he wants to fucking sit down and just talk and see where that conversation takes us. The same shit I do here with you guys, except I want to listen to him, you know, because I'm dying to know this guy's story, but at the same time I don't want to be intrusive. I'm wondering if that's just the universe telling me that that was a cool little thing, and to appreciate it for what it was, you know. Um, so so yeah, I thought you guys would get a kick out of that little story. Let's see, Starset, you're saying, Chris T, you were spot on about the different factors that affect everyone differently in regards to addiction. We should treat each person differently and not place everyone in the same box. Yeah, yeah. I can't say that I disagree with that at all. Um, that's kind of what I'm trying to say. I mean, we that's why accountability and self-awareness are so important, especially self-awareness. Self-awareness is a big deal there, because what works for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. That's why I don't sit here going, "Hey man, you guys got to get on this glare thing." You'll never hear me do that. You guys got to start doing this, and you guys got to start doing that. I'm just saying that's what works for me. Maybe it'll help inspire you to find your own thing that helps. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, obviously. But um, I don't think that that uh, I don't believe that one method works for the other. That's why I was talking when I went on earlier tonight. I was talking about meetings. Meetings aren't for me. They're for a lot of other people, and they help a lot of people. And actually, it was pretty inspiring to sit there. I was kind of disrespectful when I explained that, but there was a dude in these AA meetings, man, that he must have been easily in his 70s, and this guy was sober for like 40 something years, dude. 40 years, and he's an attorney, and to hear his stories was super interesting. I love listening to old people talk, and listening to old people who have fucking dragged themselves through the gutter and come out on top, come out clean. You know how hard that shit is to scrub that kind of shit off. Years and years. That's mad respect for that. I got crazy respect for that. Yeah, Doodlebug. I mean, that's I'm winging it here, man. Like when I first started doing this, I was following the example of another creator, and and when I did it, um, it was fine. Like I used to kind of just write, uh, not necessarily a script, but I would write and I would just kind of read it for mostly bullet points. Um, and uh, and then I remember I started just kind of winging it and just doing this and just speaking from my heart at the moment and in the moment. And um, and my listeners, my diehard listeners, started to identify with me closer and with me more and started encouraging me to do that more. And how can you argue with people that are now in your life and telling you that they love hearing me be just, you know, just completely and totally, I don't want to say improvisation, I don't want to use the word improv, but being genuine and being real and in the moment. Um, I absolutely love that, and ever since I started doing that, which has been for quite a while now, um, nothing but good things have happened. You know, uh, like today was the first troll that I've had. Shit, and I fucking encourage trolls, man. Like seriously, if you're thinking of trolling my channel, man, please do it. Do it. Um, I like to think I'm untrollable. I like the idea. I like being presented with the opportunity to prove that how what happens to me is only has as much effect on me as what I allow it to. Um, I love to prove that. I love opportunities when I get to prove that. I'm grateful for opportunities when I get to prove that. And yes, Darstead, I'm always I do like to listen, and um and I'm very open to other ideas. I it's funny. I have a troll right, but this troll has not interrupted my chat yet. They just make comments when I comment on other channels. I like to leave comments on other channels to support what they're doing. Um, I'm getting totally into understanding this platform a lot more because I'm more faith in it. There's creators out there like Robbie. There's creators out there like Dad with the Phone, man. I can't say enough good things about that. There's creators out there like Jay, um, and 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 it's really exciting to interact with these creators back and forth, and to visit their chats and then have them visit my chats, and just for all of us to be really into what we're doing, um, and to have our own reasons for being into them. And I'm really really enjoying that dynamic that I'm having with other creators right now, and uh, and it's causing my channel to grow. Um, and I'm really excited about it. Normally, I'd be scared about that. I'm comfortable. I was comfortable with having just a few subscribers. And at first, I wanted more subscribers because I knew I was going to do the Sean thing, and I wanted to make a difference, and I wanted a larger platform. So obviously, if there's the more people that are listening to what you're trying to do, the more impact you're going to make, obviously. And I knew I was going to do the interview with Sean, and I really was trying to build an audience for that. And that didn't happen, but I went ahead and did it anyway for the small audience that I did have. And um, and I got really down on myself for not having a lot of subscribers. And then now, after I decided, hey, I'm just gonna focus on the subscribers I have, and that, not doing that is an act of taking them for granted, and I felt even worse about myself doing that. Um, so I felt even worse about myself doing that. So I promised myself, and I promised my listeners I wasn't going to do that anymore. Um, and and then just having that attitude, and connecting with other channels and other creators, who I felt like I could relate to, has caused this channel to grow a little bit, and I'm really, really grateful for that. I think it's awesome, and I think I'm really hoping that together we can make a difference. There was this troll that I was talking about was hitting me up on it, and it's funny because this is somebody who is going out of their way to talk about how boring I am. They were going out of their way and they were saying, "Oh, I could only listen to you for 20 minutes," and I got bored. But they seem to know everywhere I'm at. They seem to always know where I'm at. They every time, yeah. They seem to know what I'm talking about all the time. They seem to have me snowed. So it was really funny. Um, it was really, really funny. Because I'm like, yo, wow. So you got me all figured out from listening to me for only 20 minutes. You're a fucking genius. That's amazing. That's a hell of an accomplishment. Um, so you know, but yet they haven't come on my channel, and that's okay. And I think I know what circle they're coming out of, but so far they get on me for, and they say really, really awful things, and they insulted Robbie, and this person mostly was on this one particular thread, and I think what was her name, because I subscribed to her and I actually really like her a lot. Um, Shipwrecked Beck, Shipwrecked Beck. So if you're listening, Shipwrecked Beck, I like your channel a lot, and I think that you're doing good stuff. So I'm looking forward to more content from you. I'm glad I subscribed to you. Um, but anyway, uh, I definitely I'm definitely loving uh, this new this kind of new dynamic. Because at first I was kind of scared of it, but now I'm embracing it, and I'm enjoying it, and it's a little scary, but it's fun and it's cool, and I'm glad that everybody's enjoying it. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. You know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? I think I'm gonna rewatch. I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last night, and I think I'm gonna watch it again. I love Tarantino, and the acting in that movie was so fucking good. It was so good. Um, so I'm probably gonna just do that and chill out. But anyways, guys, I love talking with you guys tonight, and thank you guys for participating in the chat the way that you did. And I learned a lot about you guys tonight, and I'm really grateful for that. And I hope that I provided some insight for you guys too. And oh, Michelle, you're saying you missed it. I was talking about, no, not Lemonade. It was some other person. I can't even remember what, but it was a sock. It was clearly a sock. Um, thanks, Golden Girl. Um, yeah, it was clearly a sock, and that was the thing, is first of all, if you're gonna troll me, dude, don't use a fucking sock. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing that you're gonna say about me. Even if you're hitting home and hitting the truth and like really digging deep to try to hurt my feelings, There's nothing that you're going to say to me that's going to make me take you seriously, because you don't have the guts to face me with your face. You don't have the guts to use me, to use your own real identity, or even a username that belongs to you. You don't even have the guts to do that, so I'm not going to fucking take you seriously, man. There's no way I'm going to take you seriously. You're going to sit there and act all brave wearing a mask? Nah. That's not going to happen. That's not going to fucking happen. I'm not going to take you seriously. So, see, and there's something I like to say. You will hear me insult people. You will hear me insult people. But you won't hear me insult people using a sock. That's not going to happen. Because I want the person I'm insulting to know exactly who's insulting them. Fucking right. Guaranteed. So if you're going to come at me real. Be ready to debate. Be ready to take me on, because I'm not gonna sit there and entertain or if you're not gonna hurt my feelings, but you have zero chance of hurting my feelings if you're using a sock. Seriously. I mean, yeah, it's probably Pugs. No, Pugs is way more articulate than this person. This person wasn't even articulate. This person thought that they had me all figured out, but this is somebody who's held some bitterness against me for a while. You can tell. This is somebody who just doesn't like me or what I'm doing on this channel. But, that's all right. That's all right. And no, it wasn't Limonade. At least Limonade came on here. Everybody thinks that it was Limonade using a sock, maybe, possibly. Everybody, at least in that thread, thought it was Limonade using a sock, but I'm not. I'm not so sure. Oh, and the creator that I subbed to, her name is Shipped Becca. If you guys didn't catch that earlier, she's she. That was what happened. And she was calling out Limonade on her thing, and I had my experience with Limonade. And what she did was she didn't say anything mean about Limonade. She just pointed out some real shit, because Limonade was supposedly picking on people on her lives, and she was addressing what Limonade was doing. And she was doing it in a very respectful and very classy manner. And so I complimented her for it. And then somebody just had to troll me on that one. And then the same people trolled me on some other thread that I commented on. Because again, if I catch a video that you post and I like it, I'm going to shoot you some love on it, dude. I'm totally going to do that. I appreciate it when people do it for me. So I'm going to do it to you too. I promise. And I'm gonna be unapologetic for it. And you can look at it like I'm ass kissing, or you could look at it like I'm networking to get more subs and blah 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 blah. But you know what? You could look at it that way if you want. Because here's the thing: it just simply boils down to this: gaining subs means absolute dick if my subs log on to my channel and they don't like my content. Because all you have to do is unsubscribe. People do it all the time. Just don't listen to it. Either you like it or you don't. So I'm not just having that understanding of what subscribers actually are. That's it's a no-brainer, man. I'm not going to sit. It's silly to say, oh my God, I have to gain all these subs. I have to gain all these subs. No. What boils down to gaining a lot of subs is creating content that people want to hear and people relate to on some level. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm happy. As long as I can tell myself that I'm creating content that you're enjoying, I'm happy. And guess what? If somehow if for some reason nobody likes my content anymore, then I'll just take down my channel and I won't post any more content, and I'll move on with my life and I'll do something else. I'll find some other creative outlet. to occupy my time with, and to immerse my, you know, immerse my spirit into my being. Um, so yeah, I'm always gonna do that. I'm always gonna just be grateful for those who uh, are enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna be phony about it. You know, so uh, guaranteed. Anytime you listen to me, you're getting the real Will. That's happening. That's happening. So I love you guys a lot. Thanks a lot for putting up with me a second time tonight, and even a third time tonight. Jesus, this is crazy. I don't know what was going on with my internet. It was saying I was getting a full signal there, but then through YouTube for some reason it was buffering, and I don't know why. But anyway, uh, hey, thanks, Eric G. Yeah, quality over quantity. No, I actually understood what you were saying, Michelle. Um, Golden Girl, you're saying, I love the acronym that makes up your name. I need to change my outlook to be more grateful. Wish you would write the words for each letter that makes up the glare. Um, yeah. Uh, I I'll do that real quick before I leave. And I don't know, man. I I'm always going to I'm always going to do my very best to connect with people and as much people as I can because Michelle, you're funny. I did undermean what you stood. um, yeah, I'm always gonna try to connect with people on a certain level, man, and that's bringing me happiness. Um, Sorry, I'm typing this little thing out. Damn, man, I should shorten this. this there's a lot of shit to type here. Um, a lot of words, man. Um, but I keep fucking it up, so because I'm trying to talk at the same time. And yeah, I will write these on my cover. I think is that not in my description? Do I not have a description for this channel that shows you how seriously I take it? Um, but I these yeah, I try to do this. I try to apply these things, Golden Girl, to every piece of decision making. Um, and gratitude is easily the most powerful and most important and most effective part of it. Gratitude is huge, man. Um, I can promise you this: if you're unhappy, you're never ever ever gonna be happy until you can learn to be grateful for everything in your life to some degree and to some level. You're never gonna find happiness. It's just never gonna happen. I mean, you're surrounded by blessings. You're surrounded by amazing things to be grateful for. Each one of us is. We're surrounded by beautiful, wonderful people, man, and uh, and taking that for granted You know, that's why you usually see the people who take shit for granted and have a sense of entitlement. Those are usually the shittiest people to be around too. They're usually dicks. You know. Um, yeah, sunny winters, absolutely. Today it was gratitude for just making it through the day, man. I'm grateful for every time I cross the street and I don't get fucking run over. You know, I seriously find gratitude in everything. I was grateful for the fact that Limonade fucking tried totally crashed the chat because it was perfect timing. You know, it was perfect timing. All she did was help me make my point. Now, I I'm grateful for the fact that I there's no limit to how many times I can go on here and talk whenever I want. I can talk how much I want, how long I want, about whatever I want. I can do that on here. So, you know, uh, did she interrupt everything? Sure. But look what happened. I came on here again and and I still managed to make my point and it affected nothing. It affected nothing in a negative way. Lemonade showing up in the chat and trying to troll my chat affected absolutely nothing in a negative way. Nothing but positive actually came out of it when you really think about it. So, I mean, that's the thing, dude. I'm untrollable, homie. I'm untrollable. You're not gonna get me because I'm gonna find a reason to be grateful for it, and I'm gonna do it as it's happening. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna make it awesome for me. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna come on here and you're gonna insult me and I mean that's good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, uh, I had a really good time tonight, man. Thank you very much. I'm gonna eat some. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Every time I try to cut something off, somebody writes something really good that I feel like I have to address. Let me see. What I meant about engaged is how you look to understand each of us. I looked for your live all week because of that quality you have. I believe that is why your channel will grow. Hey, and I don't want it to grow for any other reason other than that, Starset. And I could genuinely, honestly say that. I bet my eyes on it. I'm telling you right now. I do not want this channel means absolutely nothing unless this channel growing means absolutely nothing unless it's growing because of that. So, thank you. I really appreciate you understanding that. Um, and that's how I feel about it, and I love that that's how you feel about it, and I'm so grateful that you feel that way. So, uh, guys, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much, and have an awesome, awesome night. Love you.